Well, the big news right now is that Mr. Channi has been sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Punjab. Charanjit Singh Channi took oath as the Chief Minister of Punjab a short while ago, and Rahul Gandhi also arrived a bit after that to attend the oath-taking ceremony. So, really putting his stamp and his force behind this the choice of Chief Minister, Mr. Charanjit Channi, a Dalit Sikh who replaces Captain Amrinder Singh after months of infighting in the Congress in Punjab. Also, two deputy chief ministers were sworn in, and this we did know till the last moment who they would be. There were various names doing the round. Sukhjinder Randhawa was sworn in as deputy chief minister, and O.P. Soni was sworn in as deputy chief minister. Let's go across to Ghazali, who's outside the Raj Bhavan. And Ghazali, so lots of developments there with the chief minister being sworn in. Then we found out who the deputy chief ministers are going to be, and major caste calculations behind this. Tell our viewers all about it.
Yeah, certainly, because till yesterday we all knew that all the top leaders who had rebelled against Captain Amrinder Singh may get some plum post. But by evening it was clear that Charanjit Singh Channi, the dark horse, nobody had expected, even within the party. At the last moment it was decided that Channi would be the CM candidate. First he was elected at the Congress Legislators Party meeting, or the leader of the CLP, and anybody who is elected as a CLP automatically is appointed as the CM. So after he was appointed the CM, there were other hopeful candidates. Many hopes were dashed by yesterday evening because so many names were doing the rounds, from Ambika Soni to Sunil Jakhar to Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa. So today, during the oath ceremony, by today morning, another two names for Deputy CM posts were doing the rounds. One was Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa, a vocal critic of Captain Amrinder Singh, and once upon a time he was a big loyalist of him. And the other name was Brahm Mahindra. He is also a cabinet minister in the Amrinder Singh government, but at the last moment we got another cabinet minister to be the Deputy CM. Besides Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa, O.P. Soni finally took the oath. So as of now, three people: Charanjit Singh Channi has taken oath as the Chief Minister, Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa has taken oath as Deputy CM, and O.P. Soni has taken oath as the second Deputy CM. Now all depends upon the cabinet portfolio allocation, like who gets which ministry, because it has always been a bone of contention. And if you recall it, back in 2019, this was the point of contention after which Navjot Singh Sidhu was replaced, his portfolio was replaced, and that sort of put the seed of discord in the entire Congress party, or between Amrinder Singh and Navjot Singh Sidhu. So definitely on this occasion, now when they have got a new Chief Minister, swearing in has already happened and cabinet portfolio allocation is awaited, then party high command will certainly ensure that this time, while allocating the portfolio to leaders or to MLAs, they will ensure that there is proper representation of caste, proper representation of faith, proper representation of region. These are all the considerations, but it is going to be a tough task because there have been many leaders in Punjab Congress who have been there within the party for decades, and yet they were not given the cabinet portfolio in Amrinder Singh's government. They were hopeful. There are some young people. So there are many hopeful candidates, and even Rahul Gandhi is present today. Certainly that will also be discussed. But one point is sure, that after Captain Amrinder Singh's replacement, every move in Punjab Congress or every move by this government will be closely monitored by the party high command, which was not being so in the last 4.5 years, because had it been so, Captain Amrinder Singh would not have been replaced 4 months before the polls. Another important point is that Amrinder Singh was replaced because many party leaders believed that he will not, or he has not been able to fulfill the 18-point agenda or the major pre-poll promises like cancellation of power purchase agreements, or eradication of drugs, or catching big fish who are involved in drug trade, catching the real culprits of sacrilege incidents which happened back in 2015, and many such issues which have been controversial and for which Captain Amrinder Singh had always been under fire. But he somehow managed to sail through for 4.5 years, and now just months before polls, every other candidate or MLA or minister was worried that with what face they will visit their constituencies, because the way people had discarded Akali Dal in the previous polls, the same questions were being raised on this Congress government, that in the last 4.5 years you have not done enough to convince the voters. So the big question is that will Mr. Channi be able to deliver it? Will he have a free hand? Will he be able to touch the critical issues of drugs and sacrilege? And does he have enough time before the poll court kicks in Punjab to deliver and to sort of convince voters that he has done a better job in a short span of time than Amrinder Singh?